Welcome to TGI Today, Kauai Island's only live newscast powered by AI. TGI Today focuses on local and relevant news content you can only get from the Garden Island. I'm Rose, and with me is James. Join us as we bring you the in-depth stories behind the headlines right here on TGI Today. On today's show, we'll be covering stories about a remarkable breakthrough in vision technology, updates on the upcoming 2024 general election, and the latest on the search for a missing Anahola woman. Before we start, a big mahalo to Long's Drugs for sponsoring today's newscast. Visit your local Long's Drugs for your everyday needs and continue to make Long's part of your day. Today, we're diving into a heartwarming story from Kila, where a new initiative is changing the way people experience colors. James, tell us about the efforts at Kila Point National Wildlife Refuge to support individuals with color vision deficiency.
Absolutely, Rose. At Kila Point NWR, they have introduced spotting scopes with Enchroma's patented lens technology to enhance the experience for colorblind visitors. Over 30,000 colorblind individuals visit the refuge annually.
Now let's talk about how this initiative is impacting the local community. What changes have been observed since the introduction of these special scopes?
Local residents like Danny Vierns and Thomas Mull have been amazed by the vibrant colors they can now see. Thomas, who hadn't seen the color red in years, described the experience as fabulous.
How are the scopes being received by the community?
The community is embracing these scopes with open arms. Both Vierns and Mull expressed their gratitude for the opportunity to witness the beauty of the refuge in a whole new light.
What a wonderful initiative! We look forward to seeing more people benefit from this incredible project. Coming up next, we'll be talking about the 2024 general election ballots being mailed out to voters. Now we're diving into the 2024 general election ballots being mailed out to voters in Kauai. James, can you elaborate on the details of the ballot packets being sent out?
Registered voters in the county of Kauai will start receiving ballot packets for the 2024 general election next week. The packets are set to be mailed on October 15, with the election day falling on November 5.
What should voters do if they receive a ballot packet for someone not at their address? And what about those who used to receive mail at a closed post office?
The Office of the County Clerk advises voters to mark "Not at this address" on the packet and return it via USPS mail. Those who previously used a closed post office should update their mailing address to receive their ballots on time.
Now let's talk about the ballot drop boxes. Could you share the locations and details for our viewers?
The ballot drop boxes will be available 24/7 until November 5 at various locations across Kauai. The first set opens on October 17 and the second set on October 18 at specific sites.
For more information on the upcoming election, visit the Office of the County Clerk Elections Division website. Stay informed and make your voice count. Coming up next, we have an update on the search for the missing Anahola woman. And now for the search suspension for missing Anahola woman, Benetta Kaiway. James, what do we know about this?
The 3-day multi-agency search for Benetta Kaiway was suspended after she went missing in the water off Lumahai Beach in Hanalei on Monday evening, October 7. Personnel from Kauai Police Department, Kauai Fire Department, U.S. Coast Guard, and Ocean Safety Bureau were all involved in the search.
What were the circumstances surrounding the search suspension?
First responders located Kaiway's unattended vehicle about 100 feet down a cliff near Lumahai Beach following calls of a crash. The search continued for 3 days before being suspended.
Were there any updates during the search operation?
Kuhio Highway was closed to remove the vehicle off the cliff while the search continued. The search concluded on Thursday evening, and KPD is urging anyone with information to come forward.
Our thoughts are with Benetta Kaiway's loved ones during this difficult time. Stay tuned for more updates on this story. That wraps up today's edition of TGI Today, the local and relevant news content you can only get from the Garden Island. Thanks for tuning in. For complete local news coverage, visit the Garden Island website, your go-to spot for staying up to date. See you next time.